Mama, Daddy.
If you're happy and you know it, say hello.
It's Mama,
No, there's no bus there. It's a pig.
Daddy.
Yeah, let's see what else is they're going to ask you today. Or is it finished?
No, Daddy.
Say bye. Oh, what are these?
Daddy.
Love.
Daddy.
Yeah, who else?
Nana.
I love. Oh,
Ba.
Bar, okay. And I.
Woof. Ba.
Okay, you love Bar. And who else? I love.
Woof. My mama.
Your mama, okay. Who else do you love? I.
Woof.
You love.
Dada.
You love Dada, okay.
It's wolf.
And who I love. I.
The wolf.
Go on. Nana, come to me.
Nana.
Yeah. Say, come to me.
Nana.
Yeah.
Go me.
Yeah. Say, I want a.
Nana.
Yeah, you want Nana to give you a big.
Geese.
A big kiss. Good boy. Clever. Ready for bed?
No.
There's work to do. What's your name? What's your name? AJ. Yay! That's Granddad's. AJ,
Yeah.
what's wrong with you?
What's this, Mama?
No, that's Granddad's. It's for his phone.
Your name.
It's yours.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? You're what?
Wood.
You're bored. You're 2 years old and you're bored. Why are you bored?
Mommy's turning the bag again.
Turning. I wonder where we're going now. What do you think?
Daddy, say cheese.
I love that nose in his lips.
Mommy, that girl is turning.
Yeah, look, say bye to the cows.
Bye, cows. See you later.
See you later.
Boo. Boo.
It's going to take to really show that this organisation still
boxes
counts.
and bags.
Boxes and bags. The potatoes are going in.
We're here for 4 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
I have to say,
And-
I just said it here.
What do you call them?
Rooster
potatoes.
Roosters. Oh, lovely.
Red.
Yeah.
They're
Oh, red.
washed, isn't it?
Yeah.
What?
And does Mummy give you roaster potatoes as well?
That stage.
Yeah, do you like them?
Going up there.
Oh, right, there's a tractor there now. Oh, there they are.
potato what?
Harvester.
Harvester. Right.
And they go into the
Potato.
the blue trailer. Yeah.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
Somebody's diving in it. Mom,
Driving it.
somebody's diving in it.
Yeah, very good. Have you got a tractor as well?
Yeah, a red one.
A red tractor? And have you a trailer as well?
Yeah.
Is it a trailer?
The car going look.
To check the what?
30 kilometres away near
The potatoes, yeah.
didn't take long.
Right.
They're all in there.
Problem was.
All in the
Oh,
bowl.
in the
Look.
ground. Oh, right. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you bring your tractor in there?
No, it's too dirty.
It's too dirty, is
Only
it?
the big tractor.
Oh, you want a big one like that. Look, 4-wheel drive.
No.
And look, it's spinning as well. Does your tractor do that?
Powerful modern
at that.
tractors struggle to move through this
Yeah.
saturated ground.
It's very wet, isn't it?
Either
Daddy.
Here it
would
is. What's that?
become complete loss
People.
if it wasn't for
Potato
this
harvester.
new
It's
state-of-the-art
the harvester.
potato
Yeah.
harvester.
Oh, it's really
What colour is it?
going well there, isn't it? Now it's nice and dry.
Cuts in here.
Oh,
Good cut.
right.
All big time, yeah.
They pump up into the harvester, don't they?
Yeah. Ah, no mud there now. Look at the small potatoes now.
The
That's-
bad, take the bad ones out there.
have
Take
to
the
take
bad ones out. Right.
Don't see.
Ah, there now. Oh, they have to be washed, don't they?
Yeah,
They're very dirty. Hi, this is Trace and Adrian, AJ's mum and dad. We've already spoken with AJ, and he told us all about the farming and potatoes and hens, and very interested in farming. So I think no one better than Trace herself to describe AJ a few months ago. About April, I think, we started to do a little work with him.
Yeah.
And maybe you can just brief us on the original diagnosis and his progress since last April.
Well, I suppose it was in his developmental check, his 18-month developmental check with the health nurse, that they weren't happy with his progress. He didn't have enough words, and she was kind of concerned because he was so overexcited, I suppose, in the appointment, and he was overtired, and it was his nap time. So if she wasn't happy with anything in the appointment, she was referring him for everything. So she wanted him to go down the road of speech therapy because he was supposed to have a certain amount of words, and he didn't have it. He had
That was at what age?
That was, I'd say,
About 2.5.
just after 2. No, he didn't even have the words he was supposed to have when he was 2.
Okay.
So we were coming kind of towards, we were supposed to be going back in January, and we hadn't been called back, but we had all our referrals sent for everything, to get his feet and everything checked, because she wasn't happy with any of it.
What was the problem with his...
She thought he was too flat-footed.
Oh, right, okay.
And his, I can't think of the word of it.
Font?
That hadn't closed over, so he's been referred for that as well to see what was going on there.
Yeah, I remember when you brought him along first, you were concerned about what the nurse had said, and the doctor, and we worked on it from there. And I think after working with him, even for the first time or every time that you took him along, he got very, very sick, didn't he, afterwards?
Yeah, every time. Very, very ill.
And then made a lot of progress after that. You know, there was illness after maybe working with him for a couple of days in the form of temperature and...
high temperatures.
Yeah.
Vomiting, but when he'd vomit, it wouldn't be like food that he'd vomit, it would be like a mucus.
Right, okay.
It was always a mucus. You'd never, if you got a bug, like, you'd always see food in it, but it was never, it was mucus that he would vomit.
Yeah.
But he was always very clever. He could understand everything.
His mum and dad.
He just couldn't get the words out. His words were very basic. It was yeah, no, mama, dada, and this was coming towards 2.5. It was still yeah, no, mama,
and the
dada,
medics
and
weren't happy with him at that stage, at his progress.
No, they wanted him to go to speech therapy, and I didn't want. I've heard so many people just constantly on the road for speech therapy. I didn't want to go down that route, so that's when we came to you. I think it was about April we came.
Yeah.
But he had gone to play school, and it was the first day, and he couldn't even say.
He couldn't say his name.
Right, okay.
He couldn't say his name.
Yeah, and he couldn't say his name to who?
Another little child, and they made fun of him.
Okay, yeah. But he started to make progress after that.
Yeah. It's like he'd start, maybe it was 1 word or 2 words. I remember 1 week after he was really, really sick, he came out with 5. And we thought that was amazing. He had like, what was a truck was a huge one, because he had his own little language all the time. Like bus was a deet, and that was it. You couldn't tell him otherwise. Like videos of him saying bus for the first time with mommy, and like it was always so exciting anytime he had a new word. And I think everybody was told when he had a new word, because it was so amazing.
Yeah, but he's extremely bright, isn't he?
Oh yeah, like the words that he has, his vocabulary that he has is just incredible.
It is at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, and even to say where we live, which is quite a hard word,
Yeah.
He can say that no problem, and there's plenty of adults out there that can't even say that where we're living. So
Tony could do, isn't it?
Yeah, and he has fierce. Like,
I found it difficult to get around that
and
one.
he has no problem saying that, or he'll come out with, so what are we going to do now, or like there's you can have a full blown conversation with him now.
And that's really after 6 months.
Yeah, well,
Even a couple of months ago.
yeah, no, he had come on, I'd say in June, July, kind of he was flying it, but now his speech is clear.
Yes, it is. But you didn't expect, all of this to happen in 1, 2, 3, 4 sessions. You brought him all over the place.
We done what we were told. You told us.
Okay.
So we
And
went
look,
to it. So.
Yes, you did, and went along with it as well, despite the fact that there was severe reaction
reactions,
afterwards.
Like he would have been out of
And then
school
the
sick
progress.
as well, so that was hard. So you're thinking at the back of it, oh, do I stop so he can just go to school? But if I stop bringing him, he might go back or his speech won't improve. So there was you're just at the back of it, you're always thinking, oh God, am I doing the right thing? But you're doing it for him, you're not doing it for convenience. Like.
Of course. But plenty of people will perhaps ask the question, how many times did you take him?
Oh, I think
you
we
know-
were with you every weekend or once a week at least.
You
Yeah.
came to the open days and all over the place,
Everywhere,
didn't you?
yeah.
You were
Yeah.
in Mayo, you were in...
Mayo, and he threw up in Mayo in the
Did he?
hotel. He was great that day, and when you worked with him, he threw up in the lobby of the hotel in Mayo.
Then in
from
Racket
Mayo.
Hall and Tullamore
Racket Hall,
Court
yeah.
and whatever. And, he's extremely bright, isn't he? When you pass the hotel,
Yeah, he knows where you are. Yeah,
he'd want to come in, wouldn't he?
yeah. No matter where you are we going in there to see Grace and Matthew?
Yeah, and what were the biggest changes that you noticed, in his development? Was it early on, or was it 2 or 3 months into the treatment, or was it towards the last few months?
Well, I suppose we noticed at the start, little changes.
Yeah.
And I think because we were waiting for so long, we noticed them and we took stock of them. But I think it was
I think after every session the changes were bigger and bigger
and
bigger.
then
Yeah.
out of
It's like,
nowhere he just seemed to be talking.
Yeah.
This goes.
It was during the summer. I think he just seemed to take off with the speech completely.
Yes.
But even now, like if you look back at videos, he doesn't, even how he says stuff isn't the same. Or even how he talks to us, it's different. He's more confident, I think,
Yeah, he's very observant and very
and he
descriptive
listens to
in his
everything and
way of
repeat it.
conveying
Yeah.
a message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And listens to everything and can repeat what you're saying even if you don't
Of
want
course.
him to.
Yeah. And going back to the original diagnosis here with his feet, was there something with his hips as well?
That was actually when he was a baby. He had click tips.
Yes. Yeah.
And they had seen him in the hospital, and we got the appointment to go, and we brought him to you for his click tips.
Yeah.
And when we went, I think it could have been a week or 2 weeks later, we to go for his extra ultrasound, I think is what they done on him. And the click tips were gone.
Really?
Yeah, they were gone. Yeah.
Yeah, well, look, he walks perfectly now, doesn't he? He runs around all over
never
the place.
stops running, gives mommy a heart attack.
Yeah, well, that's good. He's very active as well, isn't he? And very...
fast.
Yes,
Yes.
And inquisitive as well.
Yeah.
Wants to know everything about
Yeah, it's questions for
how
everything.
things work and what have
And
you.
he's an incredible memory.
Yeah.
Super memory. Like he'll know where you're going on the road and he'll tell you how to go places, or if we drove by something once, he can tell you what was there before when we drove by. He's a super memory.
Yeah.
Take the different road.
Yeah.
Usually
He
they
can
take
tell
the
you it's
same
the
road.
wrong road.
It's the wrong road.
It's very
Really?
good.
Yes.
Like even to know
Yeah.
his left and his right, he can tell
Yeah.
you which is his left, which is his right.
Very good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's
He remembers where we go to get diesel. That's the way we go to get
Yeah,
diesel.
yeah,
So
no,
he's
he's-
really smart. He's really smart.
Super, isn't it? Yeah.
He's
And
everything.
going back to the original diagnosis, the speech therapy. How did that work out? Did you go
I
back?
didn't go down. I got the appointments for a physio for him and I cancelled them. I didn't do them. I just went to one appointment for the doctor to check his fontanelle, And I think AJ was so busy that the doctor just didn't want, so he checked him and said that's okay and sent us on our way.
Really?
Yeah. But no, we didn't do any other appointments. We didn't do any of the speech therapy thing. No.
Mm. Yeah, well, he's really developing very, very, very well at the moment, and back to school.
He'll be back to school now in January, and he loves it.
He loves school, does he?
Yeah, loves it,
Yeah.
loves it.
Yeah, and how's he getting on with the teachers? What are the teachers' comments about him over the past
He's
few months?
interacting more with the kids, I suppose, because with his speech, maybe he might have avoided them and kind of stuck on his own.
Okay.
But and they had said that to us, that he's kind of sitting back on his own. He's not mixing in with them, but now he is.
He's interacting much better than he had been earlier.
Yeah, and he'll go on into the classroom on his own, and
Very good.
just drop him at the door, and he's happy out. And sometimes he doesn't want to come home.
Yeah. Well, it's great that he's doing so well, and long may that last and
definitely.
improve. And maybe he's looking forward to more company in the family as well. How would that be? Well, thanks very much for going over it with us. A brilliant,
You done all the hard work. We just brought him to you.
a brilliant story here, a success story as well. And
Incredible, yeah.
I'm sure that the doctors and the nurses are going to be very impressed when you go back for your checks.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to hear the results of that if I'm, you know, that'll be very good.
Yeah.
So thank you both very much for going over it with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy New Year to both of you.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Mm. What's it called?
Exercise.
Exercise.
You.
How many do you do?
And this.
Let's see you do more.
Huh?
What other ones can you do?
Go.
Yeah, good man.
Hey,
That is fantastic.
who does exercising?
Daddy.
And
Daddy.
what exercising does Daddy do?
Like this.
Does Daddy, what do you do when Daddy does his exercises?
Bouncing.
Yeah,
Bounce.
where do you sit when Daddy does his exercises?
And four.
And you sit on his
Back.
back, yeah. And Daddy does his what? His push.
Push 'em.